Chiefs at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. The administration believes the new appointments, once confirmed, will enhance interagency coordination and strengthen the fight against insurgency, banditry, and other security threats nationwide. As part of efforts to close infrastructure gaps in Ondo State, the State Executive Council, presided over by Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, has approved the construction and rehabilitation of over 101 kilometers of roads. Briefing journalists after the ESCO meeting, Commissioner for Infrastructure, Lands and Housing, Ayorinde Olawoye, explained that the projects will cover both new constructions and rehabilitation works in key locations across the state. He disclosed that the council approved not less than 66 kilometers of new roads and over 34 kilometers of rehabilitation and reconstruction works, bringing the total to 101 kilometers. The council also approved the construction of a 216-bed hostel at National Youth Service Corps Permanent Orientation Camp in Ikare Akoko to improve accommodation for corps members posted to the state. In the same vein, the state government will embark on the construction of a 2-story building for Ondo State Public Complaints, Financial Crimes and Anti-Corruption Commission, as well as the renovation of office buildings belonging to the Hospital Management Board, Teaching Service Commission, Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources, and the Ministries of Water Resources, Women Affairs and Lands and Housing. Commissioner for Local Government Chieftaincy Affairs, Amidu Takuro, announced the appointment of 3 new traditional rulers across the state.
We have ratified a lot of projects in the state. Let me start from the construction of the 8.5 kilometer dual carriageway of College Road at Igbokoda has been approved through the ESCO meeting today. And this road has a 8.5 kilometer. We have median on this project. We have street lights, we have traffic light control, we have 3-meter step back conducive service, and we also have walkway on this road corridor. So we also approve construction of 21.2 kilometer of road from Omotosho to Igbotako to Ijuodu, a single lane. And we also have construction of Akure Ijare Spoil Ekota, about 8.8 kilometer. We also have construction of Imafon, Danjuma, and rehabilitation of asphalt overlay from ShopRite to Federal Secretariat. We have about 15.5 kilometer. We also have construction of Afubiowo Estate Road for 3D with rehabilitation of Senior South Club. We have reviewed construction of Ijoka Road. The ESCO has finally approved and ratified it. We are also ratifying the flyover at Olarubule. The ESCO has already ratified it. We also ratify and approve the construction of at the back of SIB, which is called State Road in Akure Phase G. We also have construction of Eshadai Road, Assis, and some area at Fuashaye. So we also ratify that today. We move to the renovation of the existing building in the ministry. We also have renovation of a 3-story building at the Hospital Management Board, HMB. We have about 3-story building, 2 numbers. And that one has also been approved by ESCO meeting today. We also have some construction, some innovation at the Ministry of Women Affairs. About Funke Ajashin building, and that one has also been approved today. And we also have 3 number of administrative block and a laboratory at the Ministry of Water Resources and Public Sanitation and Hygiene. So we also have 1-story building, administrative block, skill acquisition center, office accommodation.
State Executive Council have approved the appointment of Prince Emmanuel Adetutu Ifashole as the new Akinowa of Ignido in Ondo State West local government area of Ondo State. He has been approved as the Oba. And the government has also approved the appointment of Prince Bamikole Adeyefa as the new Oba Elemori of Imorile in our local government area of Ondo State. Also, the government has also approved the appointment of Prince Akintoye Felix Adeoye as the new Oloke of Okebo in the local government area of Ondo State. The government also approved the appointment of the warrant chief for the Olojoda Chieftaincy 2 in the process of the selection of a new Olojoda for the State Executive Council to approve the appointment of the warrant chief as follows. Aside, number one, the first chief is Aside Omoni Adiola Ajana, Kole Ojo Gabriel, Olori Omo, Mrs. Bosede Isaac, Sasere Ebenezer Baba Lola, Elemo Bejide Anthony, Elemikan Alade Shaye Joseph. So these are the things the approval with the Ministry of Local Government and Chieftaincy that have been able to secure from the State Executive Council.
The federal government has called on all the 36 states, asking them to take over power generation, transmission and distribution, as this was the only solution to the power crisis in the country. The Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabo, at the Nigerian Energy Leadership Summit, said that despite a series of efforts to make power available to Nigerians, the power sector seems to have defied all solutions by successive governments to sanitize the industry. Abu said the federal government was aware that power centralization could never work for Nigeria, and that was why President Bola Tinubu signed the Electricity Act in 2023. The act involves regulatory powers to the states, enables subnational markets, promotes competition and empowers private participation across the value chain. However, since the Electricity Act was signed in 2023, 21 states have yet to settle their electricity markets, while the 15 that have autonomy have not invested in the value chain. And that's developing stories. Thank you so much for watching. Good morning.